Well, this is going to ruffle a few feathers. I've quit my job. And yes, I'm sure a lot of you are going, wait, what? What are you doing amongst all this COVID stuff? Mike, are you mad? And trust me, you're not the only one. Even I've been thinking the same thing. But, hear me out. I've been working every day since I was 17 years old, always doing things that I never particularly really enjoyed that much because I just needed to earn a living. I worked my way through uni. I've done everything that I possibly can do to make sure I was always in a job and stayed healthy, fit, turned up on time, did my stuff and went home. That's all I've ever done. And I think during the whole COVID lockdown, I had a bit of a revelation where I thought about what's going to happen when I go back. Granted, I was only off for literally 2 weeks when COVID was hitting, but at the same time, I still had a bit of time to think about it. And then I realised to myself, I don't really want to go back. And not just to where I'm working, because it's got nothing to do with the company I'm at, okay? The company I'm at are all lovely people, they're really good, they've taken care of me, and I have nothing against them at all. They've never been anything but great to me. It's more to do with the fact that it's just not what I want to do. I've spent my entire life never really sure where I was going to end up or what I was going to do. And I've only ever had two passions, video games and football. I've mixed them together into this channel, which has done so well, and I'm so proud of it. This is like my baby. I've given birth to this thing, I've cradled it, I've taken care of it for the last 2 years or so, and it finally feels like I'm on the verge of kind of reaping some of the rewards of that, and we're not too far off the 1,000 subscribers. We're getting great views numbers on everything, and it really means a lot. All the comments that people leave, it's great, and I've decided to take the plunge. And before everyone goes, oh my god, right into YouTube, Mike, there's no way you earn enough video, and I know that, okay, it's not to do with that, it's to do with the fact that I feel like I'm on the verge of something really, really big here, and something really good, and I don't want to miss the boat in terms of this is the best time in my life I'm going to have, or the only time in my life I am going to have, to take a 3 to 6 month sabbatical and just work my arse off at doing this. I'm 30 years old, I'm not married, and I don't have kids, and the only kind of responsibility I have is this place. But I've kind of taken the sacrifice, so I'm going to move back home with my parents, who've lovingly decided they're going to take me back in, and I'm also going to help take care of my nan, who's also moving back in with us, and she's a bit older and frail, bless her, but she's a bit of a character. She may even make an appearance on the channel, so be prepared. And that's great, and that's going to give me lots to do. I also am going to do a bit of freelance writing. I'm going to do some part-time work now and again as well, if I need to obviously keep myself afloat and funded and whatnot, because I've saved up a lot of money and I'm investing a lot of it into this in terms of new equipment. So I'll have a camera that doesn't look like I'm from the 1940s, a green screen, all this kind of thing. So basically, I'm not going half-assed on this. I'm doing this, and I'm going to do it properly. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I feel like I'm quite good at this, and I feel like it would be a waste if I didn't follow my heart and follow my passion. And this is all I've ever wanted to do. Since the moment I started doing this, I knew that this is what I wanted to do every day when I woke up. I love it. I love having to wake up every day and do a video. I love it, because I know that I always say it's about, I'll have to do video. I don't have to do video. I just want to do a video. I want to make sure that I do one every day, because from my mental health point of view, it's great. From a creative point of view, it's great. I love the feedback that we get. I love the characters that we've created here. I love my subs, all of you, honestly. To any of you that have ever dropped a like, viewed, subscribed, left a comment, anything, thank you. It means everything. It means everything to me. And I'm hoping that there'll be a lot more of you and a lot more to come. Right, okay. So what does this mean for the channel? There will be a few changes, but not in a bad way, only expanding. The channel as a whole also expands out to Twitch, which is something I'm going to be streaming on a lot more. Next year, there will be a dedicated FM21 Twitch save. I've started an IX one this year, which I'd highly recommend that you go watch out, twitch.tv/MikeRo14. But there will be a dedicated one next year, a dedicated stream save next year on Twitch. There may even be one here on YouTube as well, but there'll definitely be one on Twitch, which I imagine that you all want to get involved in. And I'm also going to branch out in terms of the games that I play, the majority of which will still all be football. Like I said, football is a massive passion of mine. It's something I'm relatively knowledgeable about. And if you've told by the videos of the last couple of weeks, I've been branching out a little bit more into terms of kind of like my opinions, predictions, fantasy football, as well as the gaming stuff as well. So I'm going to make this channel a bit more like a kind of football related discussion channel, as well as all the gaming. And if you're a football fan, this is where you want to be. There's loads of plans that I have, and number one is that I'm going to be going back to FIFA. Now, before you all worry and you start unsubscribing, don't panic. FM will always be my #1 game. But FIFA has a part to play for me because this year it actually looks like they've made a few changes to the game, and I'm quite excited for the first time in a while to play it. Any of you that have seen my streams and have seen me before will know that I'm a bit scathing of FIFA in the way that EA have just continuously kept washing out the same rinse and repeat stuff, giving it a slightly different skin and different kits every year. But this year it does feel like they've made a slight change, especially to career mode, so I'm interested in looking at that. And with that in mind, there will be a dedicated career mode on FIFA 21 here on the channel, and I'm going to let you guys let me know what you think in terms of what kind of save it is that we do. So if you want that to be a road to glory from a League 2 all the way up to the top, or if you want that to be just a Premier League team on the hardest difficulty, and let's see what we win over time, let me know what you think in the comments section. And of course, I am going to get stuck into FIFA Ultimate Team because there's been a few changes this year, mainly the addition of FUT Co-op, which is a completely different thing to FUT as well. With that in mind, I'm going to be able to get in touch with a few more creators and some of my friends as well, so we will be doing a lot more in the way of streaming. And the FIFA 21 streaming of all my FUT stuff will be over on Twitch, and you're not going to miss a minute of my FUT work. Oh, do you see what I did there? Love that pun. I even call it that. Nah, it's always got to be for FUT's sake. Always got to be for FUT's sake. But that will be taking place over on Twitch, and then obviously, hopefully, if I'm good enough, we will get into doing FUT Champions and stuff at the weekend. I might even become quite decent at the game. Who knows? I'm going to help you guys. Let me decide who I bring into my Ultimate Team, how we build it, and hopefully we'll all reap the rewards of it. We're also going to try and do it with no money at all, so it's going to be interesting. Or little to no money. You need a little bit of a boost at the start. So I hope that that sounds exciting for you all. In terms of FM, we will go through my FM21 plans, but as we all know, I'm going to have the stream save on Twitch, probably one on here, and obviously we've got some big saves coming up here, mainly to do with the beta, which will come out at the end of November. Between now and then, I've got to finish TYC, which is going to be difficult. And then we're going to have football discussion shows, more on fantasy football, where I'm going to do weekly reviews of how everything's gone, about my transfer plans for the next week, because everyone seems to be enjoying the fantasy football side of things. And I'm just really, really enjoying that kind of side of the content and expanding a little bit more in the way of football knowledge. We're also going to have a football kind of chat and panel show, maybe some sort of series where we do a few skits and this, that and the other. And I sit down and I talk about stuff with either my friends or maybe you guys, whichever you prefer. We'll figure something out. But I want to involve as many of you as possible and make this a very interactive channel. It's one of the things I love about this channel, is that we're all very much in this together, like in High School Musical, guys. We're all in this together. That's probably put a few of you off, hasn't it? Shall I leave it in? I'm going to leave it in. So, in summary then, I've taken a bit of a gamble. There's no way of getting around it. There will obviously be ways that I can kind of keep myself afloat, so don't worry, I am going to be absolutely fine, I promise. But I want to give this a proper go, and the only way I can do that is to really invest myself into it. I can't just keep nibbling away by doing, 1 or 2 1 hour streams a week and doing inconsistent video releases and stuff. I need a dedicated schedule, and I need time to sit down and be able to do that. The only way I can do that is by dedicating myself to it. So I hope that that will make sense to all of you, and I hope that you can support me in it. And obviously any support you can give me and the channel would be much appreciated. Whether that is liking the video, just viewing it, subscribe if you haven't already and this is the first video you've ever seen. Help a young man's dreams come true. And naturally, obviously, if you want to help follow me on Patreon, then please do. The link is down in the description. You're under no obligation to do it. Just the more interactivity I get, the better. So whatever you want to do to help support the channel and support me personally, thank you so much. It really does mean everything. I don't want to get too emotional because I'm already having a bit of an emotional time just thinking about the kind of decision I've made, but I don't doubt myself. I don't doubt that I'm not doing the right thing. I am doing the right thing. I'm doing the right thing for me. I want to wake up every day and love my job, and the only way I can do that is to do this. I love it. I absolutely love it, and I don't want to stop doing it, and I want to be successful at it, and I know that I'm good enough. At least I like to think so, and I know that you guys can help me. So please, like I said, just help me out. Like this video, share it around on social media, please. If you guys got social media, spread it out there. Tell your mates, tell everyone. Good mate, you got to check this guy out. He does funny content. He's also a massive soppy bollocks. Just so, I shouldn't really say that. Should I leave that in? Yeah, I'm gonna leave that in. That's the second time I've had to do that. Should I leave that in? Yeah, go on then, why not? But just thank you for everything that you've done for me. it means the world to me. Hopefully we can get to the 1K very quickly, and then we're going to take off next year. 2021 is going to be the year of MikeRo. I can feel it. Someone's going to clip this and it's going to come back and bite me in the arse. But just thank you so much for everything you've done for me. Please do like, share and subscribe to this video. Follow me in any way that you can and help support me as much as you can, because it means the world to me. If you all enjoy my content, the only way to get more from me is to help me do this. So please, it'd be amazing if you could. Thank you so much, everyone. Take care of yourselves. I hope that you're all safe and well. And of course, until I see you again, stay cool. I'm panicking. Yeah, I'm panicking.